Okay, somebody was asking about that top contraption that I use in my wintering setup. Uh, and once I'm done, you'll notice that I'm probably going to go away from this wooden structure because this is what you call a thermal bridge. It actually sucks the heat, creates some condensation points. So what I'll probably do is just use some styrofoam, chop out a center out of the styrofoam so I can put the pollen patty there in the future, keep that piece so that I can use it as a plug. But basically that's the setup. So anyways, so this is just, I think it was, you can probably rip 1x4 right down the center. It'll be wide enough. I think this was I ripped 1x6 pine board into 3. Use a combination of screws, and I had a brad nailer, but I guess it doesn't really stick. There's the hardware cloth. I used to put wood chips in these slots here. This last season I just replaced it with styrofoam because the wood chips weren't really doing anything. So basically all you need is a center spot where you can feed the colony, either patties, fondant, or baggy feeders. If you get an extended winter or you're worried your colony is going to starve. But basically, and the dimensions, this is the inside dimension of your boxes. Okay, so this slides into your box. The one challenge I do have is, I'll just grab a medium box. So the one challenge I do have is, you can see how there's space here. So basically the heat comes up, it gets chilled, and it creates these condensation points around the edges. So if you're going to do the wood type, make sure you seal this with some type of cloth. I wouldn't recommend silicone or anything like that, but just something that's easily removable. And you can see that that's usually the point where you'll get some moisture. Like I said, I'm gonna go away from this setup. I'm just gonna buy myself some blue board, probably 1.5 inch, and I'll cut it to the dimension of the inside box here, so I can actually just slide them in. And then what I'll do is I'll cut a slot out of the middle of that styrofoam. To protect the styrofoam from the bees, I'm just going to tape it. I'll use either that tuck tape, the vapor barrier tape, and that'll just keep the bees from chewing it, and it'll protect it so I can reuse it. And then same with the plug in the middle. But and what it does is, I've been using these, I had a sheet of, I think it was 1/4 inch, one good side plywood. And I just cut it in to cover it. But because I didn't use wood chips this year, I did get a bit extra moisture on it. These boards do come in handy. So, but anyways, in a nutshell, that's what the setup is. And the hardware cloth, it looks like it's 3/8, maybe 1/2 inch. So enough for the bees to fit through. And I put canvas in the bottom here, and that was just to keep the bees from chewing the styrofoam. The other thing here, you can see how when you do rip your pieces, keep yourself some probably 1/2 inch to 3/8 slats. And if we just flip it over, you can see I use these pieces to secure the screen on. So I think I put a couple of staples in the screen to hold it in, and then I just nail these things on. And what it does is you'll kill a lot fewer bees when you put it on, because there's a nice space there, bee space, for the bees to not get squished on your top bars. And so that's it.